Chicago Sky make Angel Reese request after losing 7th game of season. Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky have gotten off to a tough start this season. The Sky are only 2-7, and Reese is shooting just 36.3% from the field, 33.3% from beyond the arc, and 65.8% from the free throw line. Chicago lost its 7th game of the season on Friday against the Atlanta Dream, losing by a final score of 88-70. Reese played 28 minutes and finished with 12 points and 9 rebounds while shooting 4 of 10 from the floor and 4 of 7 from the foul line. The Sky are currently on a 3-game losing streak. They haven't won a game since May 31st against the Dallas Wings. However, Chicago still wants its fans to vote Reese and other players into the WNBA All-Star Game. Reese made the All-Star team last year as a rookie. The 23-year-old is averaging 10.3 points, 11.8 rebounds, and 2.7 assists this season through 9 games. Reese is one of the most popular players in the WNBA, so she will probably make the All-Star team again this year. The former LSU Tiger has over 5 million followers on Instagram and over 690,000 followers on X. In 43 career games with the Sky, Reese is averaging 12.9 points and 12.8 rebounds. She has already established herself as one of the best rebounders in WNBA history. Angel is a provocative disruptor, Reebok CEO Todd Krinsky told Mike Vorkunov of The Athletic. But she doesn't do it just for clicks or whatever. She does it because she really has this very kind of unique, rebellious attitude. And those are the type of athletes have something to say. Athletes are more than just athletes away from the court. That's the formula of what's really worked for us in the past, so we can build these icons. And she's definitely one of them. She fits the Shaq/AI mentality. WNBA legend Lisa Leslie reveals new nickname for Angel Reese. Angel Reese will soon enter her 2nd season with the Chicago Sky. Reese, who established herself as a star on and off the court during her college days with the LSU Tigers, quickly emerged as one of the top forwards in the WNBA during her rookie season. Last year with the Sky, Reese led the Chicago organization to a 13-27 record. While Reese has clearly made a name for herself between the white lines, she's also explained how important fashion is in her life. Reese recently attended the 2025 Met Gala around 2 weeks before the start of the WNBA season. Once her photos from the Met Gala hit the internet, WNBA legend Lisa Leslie gave Reese a new nickname. Met Barb, Leslie said. The roots of Leslie's nickname for Reese come from the Chicago Sky star's original nickname from her college days. When competing with the LSU Tigers, Reese earned the nickname Bayou Barbie. Once she entered the league, Reese was named Chi Barbie. In the photo, featuring Reese's outfit from the Met Gala, the Sky Star was wearing a gown by 16 Arlington. It was a V-neck dress with a sequin and lace bodice. After stunning on the carpet at the Met Gala, the Met Barb will now head into her 2nd season with the Chicago Sky under first-year head coach Tyler Marsh. Teresa Weatherspoon was let go from the Sky after Reese's rookie season, despite the head coach having a tight bond with the Chicago forward. Under the leadership of Weatherspoon last season, Reese averaged 13.6 points and a league-best 13.1 rebounds per game. Sky GM needs more from Angel Reese as losses pile up in ugly start to season. It's been a tough start to the season for Angel Reese and the Sky. With Chicago sitting near the bottom of the Eastern Conference standings at 2-6, Sky general manager Jeff Pagliacca said the team needs more out of its 2nd-year pro. She's had some great games, and she's had some games like everybody else that haven't been her best, Pagliacca told the Chicago Sun-Times Tuesday. But she's our best chance at versatility on this roster. We need more production out of her, but we need her to help us in other ways, too. Reese's stats have regressed in almost every statistical category from last season, when she was an all-star and averaged 13.6 points and 13.1 rebounds per game. Angel Reese sparks strong reaction with blunt two-word response to Caitlin Clark question. During the 2024 WNBA season, Chicago Sky star Angel Reese made headlines when she suggested the spike in ratings wasn't solely the product of Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark. "I'll look back in 20 years and be like, the reason why we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person," Reese said at the time. "It's because of me too. I want y'all to realize that. Like, it's not just because of one person. A lot of us have done so much for this game. There are so many great players in this league that have deserved this for a really long time, and luckily it's coming now." Her comments came following a game between Reese and longtime nemesis Clark, with the two set to face off in the season opener for both teams on May 17th. The former LSU star was asked about her previous comments. A reporter attempting to ask Reese about her comments was cut off before he could even finish the question. "Next question," Reese rebutted before Sky public relations member moved the conversation along. Reactions to her comments were mixed. "I love this from Angel. She will show the world Saturday what the W is all about. Sky are primed for a deep run this year. It's just so exciting. We're gonna cream the Fever," one person said. Yikes! That's a legitimate question to ask from that reporter, because it was a big/passionate statement. Welcome to professional media, right? "Next question is a bad look there," suggested another. "I do need to give kudos to her for moving past that question and not getting dragged down. I'm not her biggest fan, but credit where it's due," offered a third. Reese and the Sky will face off against Clark and the Fever on May 17th. Angel Reese. Chicago Sky drop third straight game as slump continues with loss to Dream. Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky's slump continued on Friday night with the team's third straight loss and seventh of the season, this time against the Atlanta Dream. Sky general manager Jeff Pagliacca said earlier this week that the team would need to see more production out of the former LSU star. But Reese struggled to turn things around in the 88-70 loss that saw the Dream's Ryan Howard drop a season high of 36 points and a career-high 9 three-pointers. Click here for more sports coverage on foxnews.com. "I think we did about as good a job as you could do defensively in that first half and for parts of that third quarter, and executed our defensive game plan. But we've got to continue to put together a full 40-minute game." Reese went 0-for-2 in the first quarter, but recorded 5 rebounds and 2 assists. She followed that in the second with 8 points and went 3-for-4. But the Sky's attempt at turning things around faltered in the third as Atlanta pulled away. She finished the game with 12 points and 9 rebounds. Statistically, Reese has struggled this season compared to last year's all-star-worthy performance. "It's a long season and there's a lot of games left, but this is unexpected, and I've been very disappointed," Pagliacca added. "We had pretty big, significant expectations for this season. That's why I made the moves I made." The Sky sit at the bottom of the Eastern Conference with a 2-7 record. They'll look to turn things around when they travel to Connecticut to play the Sun on Sunday. The Associated Press contributed to this report.